Long Yi sneered, a truly interesting, this woman actually knows spirit magic but before his spirit power, the attack of this woman was undoubtedly displaying Oni trademark's slight skill before expert. So naturally, Long Yi counter-taught her a small lesson, as he knew that this woman did not bear any malicious intent towards him in the first place. Even though the pale complexion of the woman was slowly recovering, waves of terror still shook her heart. This hateful youth had casually dissolved her own spirit attack and counter-attacked her with his spirit magic, which was many times more powerful than hers. She had never thought that this ordinary-looking son of a wealthy family could actually be such an unfathomable spirit magician. Deciding against doing anything else, this woman casually finished her food and walked towards her room. Coincidentally, Long Yi had also just finished eating and was about to return to his room to get some rest. As such, he stood up and followed up behind this woman. Seeing as Long Yi was following her closely, this woman couldn't trademark T help but be surprised. She mistakenly believed that Long Yi was plotting something unlawful towards her. Finally, when they reached the third floor, she became sure of her guess. Being a spirit mage, she knew that spirit magic would injure the soul rather than the physical body, which made spirit magic extremely fearsome. Thus, seeing Long Yi follow her all the way up to the third floor, she felt very frightened in her heart. At this point, she noticed two assistants who were walking towards them. Thinking that this was a good opportunity to chase Long Yi away, she immediately stopped walking to shout at Long Yi. You pervert! What intention do you have to follow this ant, Hearing the commotion outside, many of the guests living on the third floor felt curious and wanted to see what was going on. The sound of doors opening one after another echoed across the entire third floor as this woman scolded Long Yi. Humph! You dared to have malicious intent towards me, now lead a trademark SC. What are you going to do, this woman thought complacently in her heart, as she was sure that Long Yi would not dare to do anything in front of so many people. Long Yi didn't trademark T know whether to laugh or to cry in this situation. As a result, he just calmly looked at the face of this woman and said with a smile, are you talking to me, Right after that, he scanned this woman from the top to bottom, nodded his head and added, old hawk, I am very interested, but I am not hungry to the point where I want a trademark T pick what I eat As soon as he finished speaking, he walked past this woman, took out a room card, opened a door and entered. Not that hungry that I can't trademark T pick what I eat? This bastard, this woman was so angry that her whole body was shivering, and a minute dark-colored energy which couldn't trademark T be seen without looking extremely carefully flashed in her right hand for an instant. I hope you die a very ugly death she roared. Looking at the room Long Yi entered, she clenched her fist as she opened the door of the room beside his. Venting her anger on the door, she shut the door forcefully with a loud banga spirit magic, and dark magic? Ho ho! I never expected we were kindred spirits. Long Yi was laughing in his heart while he leaned against the door of his room just a moment ago. The red-colored skull mark on the center of his left palm automatically vibrated. As such, Long Yi was able to accurately sense the fleeting dark magic fluctuation coming from the woman. Seems like the skull not only possessed the dark dimension space, but it also allows the user to sense dark magic fluctuation. Examining the spacious and well-lit luxurious room, Long Yi felt satisfied with it as he sat on the soft couch. A look of enjoyment spread across his face as he sipped a high-grade fruit wine. As expected of a suite that costs 10 gold a night, it is really different compared to the other cheaper rooms. Long Yi sighed in his heart. Lying down on the comfortable and big bed in the room, that woman trademark's face was flushed with anger. As she thought about what just happened, she got angrier and angrier. Because of what Long Yi did a moment ago, her reputation was tarnished. We in the world would that hateful fellow insult me? She thought to herself. Not that hungry that I can't trademark T pick what I eat? Really infuriating. Snorting coldly, she angrily jumped out from the bed, and rushed to the bathroom. Looking at her face, which was nothing out of the ordinary, staring back at her from the magic mirror, she softly muttered an incantation. After a flash of dark energy, her facial features started to distort as the muscles on her face rearranged themselves. After few moments, everything returned to calmness. In the magic mirror, a face which was lovely enough to cause the fall of a country, crescent moon-like eyebrows with stars-like eyes, skin so exquisite and tender just like a pure drop of water. Especially with those fine, pink-colored lips. It was truly a sight which could easily cause the thoughts of many to run wild by just looking at them. A stinking bastard, am I ugly? Judging people solely by their external appearance, if you see my true features, will you still be able to say that you would choose other people over me? Humph, she pouted as she thought about these. Lost in her narcissism. She touched her own face as a smile slowly blossomed on her cherry-red lips. If anyone was around to see her smile, it was definitely a smile that would overshadow all the beauties of this world. Never would Long Yi would have thought that he had offended such a stunning woman. While that woman was cursing him and praising herself, Long Yi was sitting cross-legged on the bed and meditating. Around his body, various colored magic elements would periodically appear and circle around him. Among all the magic elements, a purple-colored lightning element was the most abundant. As the first rays of sunlight broke through the curtains hung over the windows, Long Yi opened his eyes as a purple light flashed across them. Right after, his pupils returned to their original black color as though nothing had happened. There was a soft sound of something breaking just as Long Yi was about to stretch his body. Long Yi rose into the air and flew in a gentle arc across the room, forming a circle shape as he landed back on the floor. Sensing the surge of internal force inside his body, Long Yi was contented. However, he also felt surprised as only after several days, his T.A.G was unexpectedly showing signs of breaking through the first layer. As just after several days, his T.A.G unexpectedly showed the sign of breaking through the first layer. CreativeNovels.com approved only. After washing his face and rinsing his mouth, Long Yi had his breakfast. After having his fill, he asked for directions to the mercenary guild. After confirming the location, he walked straight towards it. Although it was just early in the morning, but various kinds of peoples of different races were already walking with haste in their steps on the streets of Light City. Finally, Long Yi managed to see the rarely seen elf, beastmen and even dwarves. As expected, male elves were handsome, and female elves were beautiful. It seemed that the beast people were classified according to their degree of variance. The higher their rank, the less the degree of variance in their bloodline. Classified under beast people, the cat clan and fox clan were comparatively more good-looking. It was said that the population of pretty women in these clans were not small. Dwarves were very short, as they were made out to be. When Long Yi met a dwarf for the first time, he sighed as it was difficult to imagine that these people whose height peaked at approximately 1 meter possessed amazing talent in the art of forging. Plus, the dwarf's trademark weapons and armors were extremely well known in entire Blue Waves continent. Weapon shops ran by dwarves were also operated all around this continent. Walking down 2 streets, before he made a turn and continued walking into the alley, Long Yi arrived at the location of the mercenary guild as told to him. Basically, all the guilds were concentrated in the neighborhood of this long alley. The arrival of Long Yi attracted the attention of many people, because, in this alley neighborhood, no one was dressed in a magic robe or holding a magic wand. Rather, they were dressed up in leather armor, holding huge swords, bows with arrows or even a dagger. In short, there were only 3 types of commonly seen people in the alley, with no other types of people seen. With Long Yi wearing such an eye-catching attire in such a place, he seemed particularly eye-catching in the crowd. Long Yi looked all around him, and finally saw one building with a banner where the huge words Mercenary Guild trademark was stylishly written on it. Under the gaze of the people all along the alley, Long Yi entered Mercenary Guild. The hall of Mercenary Guild was very big, there were discussions everywhere, causing a loud commotion. Not to mention, the whole place was overcrowded. Many mercenaries and mercenary groups were present in the guild as it was the hub for accepting missions and turning in their completed missions. Long Yi squeezed to the mercenary registering window, and saw a pretty young girl there. Report this ad. Hello, may I ask if you are here to register as a mercenary? That young girl affectionately smiled, displayed her 2 dimples, and asked Long Yi. CreativeNovels.com approved only. Long Yi sensed kindness in her voice. He had never imagined that the attitude in attending the guests of Mercenary Guild was this good. Replying her with a smile, he nodded his head and said, A euro.